how does the universe come into existence in your understanding?
We don't know. We'll never know.
We do know, though.
We don't know.
You don't know the process of the beginning of the universe?
No, if you were talking about the Big Bang,
Yeah.
sure, we can talk about the Big Bang.
Sure. So we know that process, right?
Yeah, but who created the Big Bang?
Sure.
We can debate that. Who started the Big Bang?
I don't think we can debate that. But first, let's agree that the consensus today, for example, in scientists, that there's something called the Big Bang, right? That Big Bang is what? They say it's a singularity where you have energy and matter compressed into a very small thing. They call it a singularity, which then expands really quickly into the universe that we have today.
Yes.
All right, accurately, this is a description of what the Big Bang is. Now, this matter has to come from something. All right? Now, you'd also require something called a cause for an effect to happen, right? Every effect requires a cause. Okay, so these two things are facts. Okay, now let's add more facts. What are the other facts that we can add? One fact that we need to add is, in order for you to do this, you need certain attributes. For example, me, if I want to make this table, I cannot make it without plastic, cannot make it without knowledge of language, I cannot make it without a level of intelligence. These are necessary attributes, right? So what are the necessary attributes that I would require to compress in the universe into a singularity and cause it to expand? That would be energy and power nobody can comprehend, because the whole universe is atoms and you split them, you have nuclear explosions full of energy. That would be knowledge we cannot comprehend as human beings, electromagnetic waves, orbits, planets, stars, all of these things. And it will be, you're not bound by time and space the way we are, because the universe starts, time-space continuum starts with the universe.
I know you're using the Aristotelian explanation.
I'm not actually, no, I'm using common sense.
No, but this is the thing. Then you're presupposing that God exists for God to create such a universe.
I'm not presupposing that. What I'm doing right now is I'm using something which is already in existence, the universe.
The matter, okay.
The universe, right?
Sure.
And I'm using the universe to come to necessary attributes that you must have to bring that universe into existence. For example,
I disagree with that.
sure, so I'm not presupposing anything. It would be similar to saying you're presupposing that someone made the table. No, the table is evidence. There must be a manufacturer with these attributes, right? Because if you don't have the attributes, you cannot make the table. So if you don't have those attributes that I was describing, the universe cannot exist. Logically, it's impossible, right?
But then, what you're trying to get at is who made those attributes, right?
No, I'm saying right now there must be something, whatever that thing is, there must be something. Whatever made the universe must have these attributes. Okay, so if something,
What made that then?
I'll answer that question, but this is, you see, we're jumping now from one point to another, right? So first let's establish, there must be something with these attributes, okay? So first, there must be something with power you cannot comprehend, knowledge you cannot comprehend, not bound by time and space, because this is very important, not bound by time and space the way we are, because the stars time-space continuum.
But I don't disagree with that.
Okay, sure.
That's not my issue.
Sure.